Welcome to the CX Agent Portal. In 6 minutes or less, I'm going to show you how I can handle 6 different types of customer interactions using this tool. Let's see how that works. Now I'm logged in as an agent on the dashboard, and you can see that I'm the only one who's idled, so all the interactions will come my way. But that's not a problem because I'm in blended mode, which will take full advantage of the omni-channel concept. Whereas all the interactions will come my way, the system will dynamically change to adapt for these interactions. Let's see. Let's start with the first one. A very simple interaction is a phone call. So I'm going to place a phone call, and I'm going to show you that call on both sides, where initiate the phone call here, calling the Viridian Hotel, and we have designed an IVR with 3 different options. So I'm going to select one of the options here to connect the call to me, and you'll see a couple of things change on my screen when I get connected. Very first thing that you see, let me go ahead and answer that call, put it on mute. And now you see a pop CRM. For this example, we're using HubSpot, but we can theoretically integrate with any CRM that we have the APIs for, or that's cloud-based. Okay, and if there's a match on a contact, it will show up here. But if I need to create a contact, I can simply do that directly into the CRM. The next thing that you'll see the reservations itself, so I know exactly which option a caller selected in the IVR. And I have my on-call options if I would need to pause, record, transfer, or merge, bring in a supervisor on the call, and all of that. If I need to send an information back to the caller, let's say this caller called in to our hotel and wants to see our promotion before they book a room. What I can simply do is to click on this button here. Their information is already generated. I can verify and confirm with them that, hey, is this your number? Is it okay if I send you a message? And I can go ahead and either send them a text message here or use one of my templates and send them over a promotion. Okay, so now they will receive it in the form of a text message that looks like this. They can click on that message and it will open them and take them directly to the link that I want them to see. And that customer can now book their package themselves. And I can confirm that they've received that information since I'm still on the line with them. When that interaction ends, I can go ahead and end that call. And whenever an interaction ends with this platform, I have a wrap-up time that can be configured by a supervisor in a dispositions list, which is the reason for a call. This customer called to book a room. And if I wanted to, let's say, set a call back for maybe an hour from now to confirm, I could put some comments here and save that. So now that customer is saved on my database. And if I want to call them back, and this is our outbound calling. So if I wanted to call them back, I can manually dial that number and click it out, or I can reschedule for a later date. But if I have a lot of callbacks, or if I have a lot of customer to reach back out to, I can take full advantage of one of the 4 different automatic dialers that is available in this platform. So that's your progressive, predictive, preview, and IVR. So the way it works is, I'll give you a quick example in the preview, is that I can load up the information here and it will go down the list, and I can click here to dial, and I can go ahead and move to the next one. If it's an automatic dialer, it will just generate those calls automatically. Now, let's move to something a little bit more interesting. This is a hotel, and we've equipped this website with a web chat. Now, this is one of the many bots that we have. And this bot specifically is for the property management system for a hotel, but we can have bots for regardless of the type of business. We can have a bot that can integrate with that business's system. So this bot is very simple. It has a greeting here, and it will have some probing questions for the customer. Are you a current guest or a new customer? So if I'm a current guest, it will ask me some questions to see what type of service I want, and then connect me to the appropriate agent. So if I want maintenance, it will then connect me to the maintenance agent, and so on and so forth. But let's say if I'm a new customer and I want to book a room, I have some options here. I can select booking a room. And if I want, I have the option to select which room I want. I'll have some pictures to help me make a decision. And I can go ahead and select my time. So I want to book a room for tomorrow, send that out. And then for coming back on Tuesday, it's a long weekend, so setting it out. And the system will check to see if there's any available room for that date. And then whenever I'm ready, I can go ahead and connect to that agent, which will be able to book my room. I'm going to go ahead and connect. And what it will do, it will connect me to the same agent that handled the call earlier, right here. So now let's say while I'm handling this, I'm helping Patrick here. I have the information that the customer put in, right? And let's say if I wanted to have more conversation. Okay, so remember the customer that called earlier? So I'm going to initiate a response from that customer. Made some typos, but that's okay. But here's the benefit of having the different digital channels available. Remember how on a phone call, you can only have a one-to-one interaction. So one interaction at a time. But the value of having the digital interactions is that you can have multiple engagements at the same time. So this is Patrick. I was helping Patrick with the web chat. And this is a response to the caller from a text message. And this is Facebook. We also have Twitter and emails. So we can have multiple conversations at the same time, right? And I can flip between those and help multiple customers. So the idea is essentially to have more interactions, right? And to increase the efficiency of your agents, providing more ways for customers to reach out to us, right? While minimizing the agent's input. That was more than 6 minutes, but you get the point. Thank you. See you next time.